I have never blushed as much, and I don't even know why I'm blushing.
Oh, gosh.
This is Outnumbered Overtime. OT, baby. I wore blush pink, and then somewhere during our hour on TV, I said that the candidates would have to do some gymnastics to get around some of the scandals. And the ambassador has not been the same person since.
No. He never recovered from that first crack-up episode.
It was traumatic, I have to say.
What were you envisioning there with the gymnastics?
Please.
Betsy,
he saw Trump on the rings and, got all red-faced.
To protect his precious reputation.
And mine. So are we... oh, my goodness gracious.
That's all over.
Are we ready for this debate tonight?
Well, I think the audience could well be the highest of the three, because I think people do understand this is it for Trump. This is a make or break event.
Dun 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 dun.
And you're not going to want to miss them.
Wow. You know what? It isn't just about the decision making, though, because I was reading the other day that, and this is consistent actually. The number of people who have already decided is now down to 8%. I mean, we've been watching it go down. People have made up their minds along the way. That's a very low percentage. And by the time we get through tonight, it could be even lower. So it is interesting. People have already made up their minds.
Well, I have to say, that is a poll number I don't believe. Because,
you don't?
No, because I think people are reluctant to say at this late hour they haven't made up their minds. It makes them look like they're wishy-washy.
I didn't think of it that way.
But I think people are still persuadable in both directions, mostly persuadable in Trump's direction if he can get control of it. And so for that reason, it's a factor for me why I've always opposed early voting.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you have to be out of town and you need to vote absentee.
You're military.
Look, in a situation where we've got effectively the capability to have a civic exercise where every American votes at exactly the same time based on exactly the same information. That's what we should strive to do. So elongating the voting period means some people have already voted, some substantial number. Who knows what's going to happen in the next 3 weeks?
Can I say something else, too? So I was polled the other day. My phone rang, and I answered, and I was thrilled to participate. Because I want to know, we talk about it so much, I thought it's very interesting to be on the other end and have the questions come your way.
Was it a real person or was it a...
No, it was a real person.
And who was polling?
And based on that, they don't tell you. I mean, in this case, they didn't say who they were polling for. They just said, we're polling. Anyway, I mean, what was amazing to me about it was that it is somewhat, I don't want to say embarrassing. It's hard to say your straight opinion, and which is funny because that's in theory what we do all the time, but to say, who are you going to vote for?
It's so scary, though, because Melissa, how do you know who that was?
Right.
You're a TV anchor. Yeah. Can I just say you have a lot of fans, Ambassador Bolton?
Yes,
I'm on the Facebook Live. Susie, love the show. Y'all are the best. Love Ambassador Bolton, a.k.a. Mr. Mustache. Aaron McDonald says Bolton for Prez. We love the ambassador, says Leslie. I mean, they're like just pouring in. So very complimentary of your appearance on the show today, Ambassador.
Inspired by all of you.
Also, this from the live chat for you. Victor Perez-L says, thank you. HRC on a balance beam. Now that's a Kodak moment. Just for you.
Oh, I think some memes should come of this, Harris. Some candidate.
Really? I just don't get
doing
it.
Floor exercise, all of it. Yes.
So I'm looking to see what. Oh, Fac wants to know, what are your favorite debate snacks? That sounds like fun. Do you have anything that you like to eat?
I'm a popcorn eater. I love popcorn.
I am too. I
did that. We made popcorn last time. Oh, you're putting the Parmesan on? Wait,
I am going to do it.
The
unsalted Parmesan, a little bit of black pepper, and unsalted butter, rather. A little bit of black pepper. I melt that together. I then sprinkle into that Parmesan, turn off the heat, pour it over the corn. It's so good. The popped corn.
Here's how it goes. Bag, open bag, eat popcorn. That's my recipe.
What do you
like flavored almonds, like the smokehouse almonds, salt and vinegar almonds, jalapeno almonds. Yeah, it's like so ridiculous. Like it's just almonds, right? Yeah.
What do you like to snack on?
So what are you guys talking about?
Your favorite debate snack. That's what's on the live chat.
There?
Yeah, what do you like?
I'm reading viewer comments, real questions, debate snacks.
Yeah, what do you like to eat? People want to know.
I have no clue. I'll have to put some thought into that later today.
Okay.
It's so funny on Facebook Live. The comments are pouring in so fast I can't keep up with them. That's why I was distracted.
Emily Treck says, just think about Supreme Court judges, and that should help you make up your mind.
Yes. Okay. So that is a huge issue, and I know I said this on the show earlier in the week, but I was surprised by how many normal people who aren't on television really do sincerely say that. We were in South Bend, Indiana, at a football game.
Yeah.
And people came up to me on the sidelines and said, you know, look, I think this one's an idiot, this one's a liar, this, that, the other thing. I'm going to vote, and I care. I hate the rancor that's going on back and forth, but I'm voting because the Supreme Court's too important. And they were on either side. You know, I mean, they were people who had different beliefs and were voting for different candidates, but they really were, I would say, sober and intelligent enough to see through to that is a huge issue going forward. And other people said, I just can't stand the way, you know, all of our money is being spent so poorly. We're saddling our kids with debt and just the waste, fraud, and abuse that's going on.
Yeah, I always say that the Supreme Court issue is the most important in almost any presidential election, because, of course, the court is going to have a longer impact for so many things that matter to day-to-day citizens.
Yeah, I think it's particularly critical for Trump because of all the personal stuff.
Yeah.
His argument that he has laid out a list of people he would nominate to the Supreme Court if he had the vacancies. I mean, a number of people in the Senate and the House basically said, we'll support you only if you give us an unequivocal pledge on this. And that could well be an argument for Second Amendment people, for people who care about abortion, that could make the difference in the total of Republican support.
RJ Not Afraid, I don't think that's his real name. I hope people will write in a name and that it will be Mike Pence. Mike Pence's debate performance, people are still talking about it.
Somebody else just wrote in that they want none of the above possibility on the ballot. It's tough. Okay, so people are writing in their debate snacks.
Yeah, so what is
it's like
you
overload.
Had some time to think about it.
Pickled okra? Really?
I like okra, but I like it fried and breaded.
Victor Press says, I can't stomach any food during these debates.
Cornmeal?
I'm a typical Southerner.
I was going to say, that's a Southern meal.
That's a Southern delicacy.
Right? And
Florida Barry says, depends on how the debate's going as to whether snacks or booze.
Why? There's always room for snacks.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you know, I might make pumpkin scones tonight, too.
Ooh, I like that idea.
So fancy.
Right?
See, I think it's popcorn because I don't know the kind of stuff I make for the Super Bowl, whatever, is too much of a commitment.
I need to come
because I'm
to
with
your
you.
house.
If it becomes like overwhelming, then I'm going to be like, okay, I can't even take it. I will record it and watch it tomorrow. I'll watch the clips in the morning. I don't know if I can take this. So I don't know. For Super Bowl though, I'm the queen of 7-layer dip. And Frito chili pie.
Wow, that's a meal, though. 7-layer dip, that's a meal.
Wow.
You don't need dinner.
Absolutely.
I'm just going back to what the ambassador said. You know, you put the bag in the microwave, you pop it open, you eat your corn. It's simple, right? Let's see. So Mr. Anger writes, do people really believe that there is widespread voter fraud, such as people multiple voting to the extent it influences the election?
I think there is voter fraud. I don't think there's any question about it. I have never understood how you could have a serious objection to requiring identity when you go to the polls, given how we require identities everywhere else. And if there isn't voter fraud, then you have taken a step that helps increase people's faith in the integrity of the election process.
Sandra's right. There are some good questions on here. My Voice 33
I'm having
says,
fun.
I heard this morning that the election is costing $2 billion. Now, after 4 years, who will even have the money to run for president?
Oh, yeah.
That's a scary thought,
The Cubs game starts at 8 o'clock tonight.
So what are you going to do?
I can watch like an hour of it before the debate starts.
Picture in the picture.
Yeah, you can do PIP on your home.
Great idea.
Yeah, or do what my husband does. And this is how I know. He just gets away with not listening to me. He'll watch something, but he'll listen to the game.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, well, how can you watch the debate? Oh, no, I can do this. But you can't hear me speaking.
His name's Tony, right?
To that.
That was hilarious.
Checking.
No, but back to your issue of voter fraud before we go. We'll try and put something serious here in the end. I mean, I went to vote in New York. I had my little thing that they'd mailed to me, and I'm like, this is my polling place. Here you go. They looked. They couldn't find my name. They gave me some random ballot. I punched it, and they threw it into an open cardboard box behind them. And I brought my son to see Democracy at Work, and I was like, there is no way my vote just counted. I mean, it just went into an open cardboard box after they couldn't find it, and I had proof that I was at my correct polling place.
I I want to say this
is why
though,
people worry.
Yeah, people do worry. And look, you know, Ambassador, you're right. There's instances of voter fraud for sure, but the data does show it's rather nominal, and so a lot of people do feel in the issues of doubt make it more inclusive.
I feel like you're at the Oscars when that music comes on.
Yes. I know.
I love it. Ambassador, we loved your performance today. Please come
More
back.
gymnastics.
Thank you, Ambassador.
Anytime.
Oh my God.
No.
Bye.
I'll see you tomorrow.